Welcome to another edition of Too Much TV. I'm your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, and my co-host, Dirty Sandwich, is not in attendance today, but I'll be taking over the helm. Now, what we're going to be talking about is the Art of War Redemption card, which is going to be taking place on the 17th and 18th of March. Now, there are a lot of battles, so many battles that honestly I don't even remember. It's a full card for a Friday and a Saturday. So I decided to do a prediction blog. Now here's the thing. No disrespect to anybody that's on the card. There are a lot of people that I am familiar with. A lot of people I'm not familiar with. If I'm not familiar with you, it doesn't mean that you're not good. It just means that I don't watch a lot of this shit. And that's not in disrespect. I just don't pay attention. My attention span is short. But I'm sure if you are that dude, in due time I will recognize and I will learn that. But my thing is this. I'm not predicting who's going to win because I don't have that type of time on my hands. And maybe if I was 23, I'd sit back and predict everybody's going to win. But I'm 46 years old. I don't got time to go through all this shit. But what I will say is what's key to this event being successful for not just myself who's in it, but for everybody else who's in it. The people that I do know, Drops, Colossus, Caps OG, my boy Don Dollars, Hindu Rock, Complex, Two Major, Zaid. The people that I do know, and even the people that I don't know on the card, this goes for everybody. The name of the card is Redemption, but what it really should be called is Entitlement. And what I mean by that is there comes a time when whatever you're doing, whether it's that job that you're applying for or that something that you're going for in life, you have to feel a sense of entitlement. I feel that whoever comes on to that stage and that platform and acts with a sense of entitlement, they'll be fine, win or lose, because this is all subjective. We all know how this goes. Somebody's going to say you lost even if you destroy the guy. It is what it is. But if you come out there and you act like you belong in this particular scenario, you are rightfully belonging to be there, it will come across. I think a lot of, it's not even a question about the lyrics that will be brought. I'm sure that Drops will have great lyrics. I'm sure that Colossus will have great lyrics. I'm sure the Caps OG will have great lyrics. I'm sure the Two Major will have great lyrics. Zayd, and the list goes on. The question is, mentally, where are you? Will you feel that you belong at this event? That's the key. The lyrics can always, give or take a bar, can be better, but it's nothing like when you feel that you belong in a certain spot. I mean, me, myself, I feel like I'm at a point now where I belong in this event. Some may beg to differ, but that is what it is. You can't get into other people's mind. That's why it's called your psyche. I feel that there's a lot going on, a lot of people that will be there. I don't, even though it's going to happen anyway. It's not like me saying it is going to stop it from happening, but I don't really want to see people, looking at this guy and saying and mentioning this guy and hey Gully and Gully, you ever notice this, and rapping and pointing at this guy. Nah, man, when you do shit like that, it's like you acting too giddy. You acting like you don't belong there. At the end of the day, these dudes are just like us, man. They're no different than we are. Before you got to be somebody, you was that somebody that nobody knew. Before Arsenal became Arsenal, he was just, I'm Arsenal and I'm trying to get known. It is what it is. So that's what it comes down to, entitlement. If you feel like this shit belongs to you and you deserve it, you got to come and take it. And if you do that, we'll feel that presence over the camera and feel it live in the building. Predictions is for whoever want to predict. I can't predict nothing. For one, I just don't know what's going to happen. I know what Drops can do. I also know what Big Cannon can do. I don't know if the Big Cannon that I like is going to show up. So it's hard for me to predict that. At the same time, I don't know if the Drops that I've seen at Optimum is going to show up. So you got so many different things that factor in. I don't know if somebody's going to choke. I don't know if somebody's going to, get too nervous and keep making references to the celebrity that's behind them, and all these things can take away from your performance. So I honestly don't know. I just don't know who's going to do what. But I tell you what, if you act like you belong, we're going to all recognize that. And it's all going to come off on camera. So that's all I can say, man. Redemption, but I say entitlement. If you act like you entitled, it's going to come across, and we will feel your power across that screen. And that's all I got to say. It's your time. Make people believe it's your time, and take it from a motherfucker. That's me, Hound Dog Buck 50, Too Much TV, and I'm out.